Alright students, let's go ahead and now revise our customs. In the custom, we'll be going ahead and revising the first chapter today. The first chapter is levy and exemption from custom duty. Everyone over here, the first thing which you will have to go ahead and see over here is the word custom. How does the word custom evolve? Because the Custom Act, the Custom Tariff Act, the word custom is being used. How did the word custom evolve? We have to go ahead and see the historical background. Custom means a habitual practice. In the earlier time, what used to happen? It was a customary that the traders from one kingdom, when they used to go to other kingdom, they used to go ahead and offer some gift to the king so that the king is happy and he allows them to sell their goods. Now, this was earlier a custom. During those days, the gift was a custom. Now, it is being collected by the government as custom duty. Right, everyone? Now, whenever you go ahead and talk about custom law, entry number 83 of the union list, article number 246. Article number 246, 7th schedule, union list. Basically, 7th schedule mein there are 3 lists: union list, concurrent list, and the union list, state list, and the concurrent list. In the union list, entry number 83 gives the parliament the power to go ahead and make the law with respect to custom. Now, when I go ahead and talk about the custom law has Custom Act, Custom Tariff Act, custom rules, and the regulations which are there. Custom Act goes ahead and gives you the entire law relating to the import and export. Custom Tariff Act goes ahead and provides you the import duty ka rate and the export duty ka rate. The rules which are there are being issued by the central government, and the rules are to carry out the purpose of the act, and regulations which are issued by CBIC are also to carry out the purpose of the act. Also remember, Custom Tariff Act, you have 2 schedules. First schedule gives you import duty, second schedule goes ahead and gives you export duty ka rate. Now, when we go ahead and read section number 12 of the Custom Act, it goes ahead and tells you that custom duty, section number 12 of the Custom Act, basically the levy section, goes ahead and tells you custom duty is levied on goods which are imported or exported from India. When I go ahead and tell about custom duty is levied on goods, what do you mean by goods, everyone? Goods ka definition goes ahead and says goods means vessel, vehicle, and aircraft. Goods means stores, goods means baggage, currency and negotiable instrument, and any other kind of movable property. So, sir, goods means vessel, vehicle, and aircraft only when they are permanently imported, and not if they are imported as conveyance. If they are coming and going as conveyance, then custom duty can't be levied on them. But if they are imported as permanent import, then custom duty will be levied. Jal Udyog ka case law is there, wherein it was held that whenever all this conveyance etc. is coming as, all this vessel, vehicle, and aircraft is coming as conveyance, then in that scenario custom duty can't be levied. If they are permanently imported, custom duty will be levied. Then, sir, custom duty is also levied on goods, and goods includes what? Stores. What do you mean by stores? Stores means those goods which are used by vessel or aircraft, and it includes fuel, spare parts, and any other equipment, whether for immediate fitting or not. Everyone over here, stores means basically those food which is being used by human being, life jackets, etc. And ship ke liye whatever fuel, spare part is there, those are known as stores. And whenever you are importing store is also goods. Then they went ahead and told baggage. What do you mean by baggage? Baggage means those goods which basically a passenger gets along with him from outside India. If you read the definition, baggage, they go ahead and say baggage includes unaccompanied baggage. So if you are coming from outside India, you get a suitcase along with you. Might be when you are coming from outside India, you got a suitcase along with you. That's your accompanied baggage. For an example, Priyanka Chopra came from outside India. They had 10 suitcases with her. Now the flight company went ahead and sent 1 suitcase with her. That is her accompanied baggage. 9 suitcases were sent later. Those are unaccompanied baggage, and that is also baggage. Always remember, when you read the definition of baggage, baggage says it includes accompanied baggage or unaccompanied baggage, but it does not include motor vehicle. For baggage, what happens? 35% duty is there. People will say, I will take motor vehicle along with me, and on motor vehicle also 35% duty, and hence government went ahead and told baggage includes unaccompanied baggage but does not include motor vehicle. Right, everyone? More discussion in your chapter of baggage. The next is currency and negotiable instrument. Currency and negotiable instrument is also goods, because you should be bringing as per FEMA. And then any other kind of movable property is also goods. Any other kind of movable property means TV, mobile, iPad, intangibles put on media is also goods. Now intangibles put on media, supposingly you went ahead and got a CD mein software is there, that is also goods. You went ahead and got some sketch, etc. Basically, those sketches are on a paper, etc. So basically, those sketches are also goods. Always remember here there is a case law which is Associate Cement Companies ka case law, where Supreme Court went ahead and held that drawings, designs, manuals, technical materials are goods and liable to custom duty. Always remember one thing: custom duty is levied on goods. Goods means vessel, vehicle, and aircraft. Sir, goods means stores, goods means baggage, goods means currency and negotiable instrument, goods means any other kind of movable property, sir, and it includes intangibles which are put on media. Associate Cement ka case law is there, right everyone? Custom duty is levied on goods which are imported into or exported from India. What do you mean by imported into or exported from India? Sir, import means it is a taxable event. Always remember one thing. Sir, imported means it is the import or export is the taxable event. Custom duty is levied on goods which are imported into or exported from India. If you go ahead and read about India, India ka definition goes ahead and says India includes the territorial waters of India. Now, sir, India will always include the territorial waters of India, that is up to 12 nautical miles. Now, everyone over here, what is the significance of the territorial water? Import and export is determined by the territorial water. If ship comes inside the territorial water, it is import. If ship goes outside the territorial water, it is export. Right, everyone? Then we have something called Indian custom water. That, sir, up to the exclusive economic zone, the water which is there in is the Indian custom water. Basically, up to 200 nautical mile, it is the Indian custom water. Indian custom water ka significance is that the officers of custom, Indian custom, have the power till the Indian custom water. They can go ahead and stop any ship. They can search any ship. If they go ahead and find any violation is there, they can arrest a person and also confiscate the ship and the goods over there. Right, everyone? The next one over here is, sir, is India including exclusive economic zone and continental shelf also? Baba, in custom, exclusive economic zone and continental shelf are not part of India. Always remember, they are not part of India. But central government, by using the power under the Maritime Zone Act, can go ahead and extend the validity of the Indian Custom Act and the Custom Tariff Act up to specified areas of the exclusive economic zone and continental shelf, only for the purpose of what? Only for the purpose of exploration of mineral oil, petroleum or natural gas. And central government has gone ahead and extended the Indian Custom Act and the Indian Custom Tariff Act applicability to those specified areas of the continental shelf and exclusive economic zone, and hence not the entire exclusive economic zone but only specified area of exclusive economic zone and continental shelf where oil exploration etc. is happening. Those places become part of India. Are we clear, everyone? Always remember, India means India will always include territorial waters of India, and territorial waters of India will help you in determining import or export. Now, exclusive economic zone and continental shelf are not India, but government has gone ahead and extended the applicability of the Custom Act and Custom Tariff Act to the specified area of continental shelf and exclusive economic zone, and those specified area are part of India. Right, everyone? Always remember one thing, sir, custom duty is levied on goods which are imported or exported from India. Now, sir, import means bringing into India from a place outside India. Export means taking from India outside India to a place outside, taking out of India to a place outside India is export. Forex realization in case of export is not important for it to be called as export. Right, everyone? Now listen to me very carefully. Import means bringing into India from a place outside India. So if a ship is coming and it enters the territorial waters of India, it is import. But the taxable event, what will be the taxable event? Court went ahead and decided in case of Garden Silk Mill, court went ahead and told when the ship enters the territorial water, it is import. But that time the import starts. Import will continue. Import commences when the ship enters the territorial waters of India, but import will continue and it will be completed. Basically, the taxable event will be reached when the importer basically goes ahead and files a bill of entry and he is willing to take the goods out of the custom boundary. Always remember one thing, Garden Silk Mill ka case law, government went ahead and told, court went ahead and told, import commences in case of goods cleared for home consumption. The import commences when the goods cross the territorial waters of India, but continues and is completed when goods become the part of the mass of the goods within the country. The taxable event is what? When the goods reach the custom barrier and you file a bill of entry for home consumption, that time basically the taxable event is reached and you will be liable to pay the duty. Sir, in case of Kiran spinning mill. What happened? Goods were imported, shifted to the custom warehouse. What is the taxable event? The taxable event started when the goods crossed the territorial waters of India. The taxable event is continuing, but the taxable event is completed. Sorry. The taxable event means the import started when the goods crossed the territorial waters of India. Then the import continued, but the taxable event is reached when you are trying to take the goods out from the custom barrier, basically from the custom warehouse, and you file a bill of entry for home consumption. Kiran spinning mill, in case of goods cleared from for warehousing, custom barrier is crossed when they are sought to be taken out of the custom, that is the taxable event is when bill of entry is filed for home consumption to clear the goods from the custom warehouse. Then the next case was Mangalore refinery and petrochemical ka case law. Whatever amount of goods was actually mentioned in the bill of lading was not received in India, or actually so you will be liable to pay the duty on the actual quantity which is received in India and not the quantity mentioned in the bill of lading. Then the next one was Urban Lloyd Chills Offshore Limited. Everyone listen to me very carefully. In case of Urban Lloyd Offshore Chills, what happened? This area in the EEZ, basically where the oil refinery is there, is what? Is part of India. Now, Urban Lloyd Offshore Chills Limited, what happened? They went ahead and got some machinery or some goods on their exclusive economic zone. Sorry. They went ahead and got on the oil field which was located, which was an offshore unit in the exclusive economic zone, and that's a part of India. So if you go ahead and get some goods on the oil field, then it is deemed as import. That was being told over here in Urban Lloyd Chills Offshore Limited. Goods imported for consumption in an oil rig which is in the continental shelf or exclusive economic zone. It will be, because oil rigs are treated as what? Part of India, it will always attract import duty. I hope everyone is clear. The next one is export. What do you mean by export, everyone? Export means taking from India outside India. Now there is Rajendra Dyeing and Printing Mills ka case law. What happened over here? One ship was going. One ship was going. Now what happened? The ship was going, and it became tightening before crossing the territorial waters of India. It will not be export because it did not cross the territorial waters of India, and no export benefit will be given to the exporter. Sir, supposingly, what happened in the next case? Sun Industries ka case law. What happened? Sir, the ship was there. Ship went, crossed the territorial waters of India, then it returned. In that scenario, because it had already crossed the territorial waters of India and it returned because of some problem, then they are going ahead and telling, because you crossed the territorial waters of India, it is export, and the exporter will be eligible for all the export ka benefit. I hope you guys are clear till here. Always remember one thing, custom duty is levied on what? Goods imported or exported from India, but this levy which is there is subject to some other sections, some other remission, some other abatement, and some exemption. Section number 13 which is there goes ahead and says, sir, generally custom duty will be levied on goods imported or exported from India, but if you go ahead and import some goods and at the port there is some pilferage which is happening, pilferage means small theft, then you will not be liable to pay any duty. Are we clear, everyone? No duty liability if goods are pilfered after unloading, but before clearance order for home consumption or warehousing is given. Basically, the pilferage should happen at the port, in the custody of the custodian. Always remember one thing, pilferage ka case mein no duty is liable to be paid. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is because goods pilfered, duty also pilfered. Section number 23 subsection 1 goes ahead and talks about remission, means you don't have to go ahead and pay the duty on goods which are lost or destroyed. Always remember, lost means big theft has happened, pilferage means small theft. Now whenever goods are lost or destroyed means they are completely unusable, then you can go ahead and tell the department and they will not be asking you the duty on the goods which are lost or destroyed, but it is your duty to go ahead and satisfy the AC or DC saying that, sir, goods have actually been lost or destroyed. Everyone over here, section number 23 applies only when there is no pilferage. Pilferage, then go to section number 13. Burden of the proof is always on the importer. You have to go ahead and prove to the AC or DC that goods are lost or destroyed. Loss or destruction should happen before clearance from custom, that is, it is applicable to warehouse goods also, in the port also, or might be in the warehouse. Wherever lost or destroyed goods are goods are lost or destroyed, you will not be liable to pay the duty. Simple. Goods lost, duty lost. Goods destroyed, duty destroyed. The next one is section number 23.2, remission of duty on abandoned goods. They went ahead and told, if you got some goods from outside India and the goods are not as per specification, or might be is a breach of contract, breach of term or condition is there is some breach of contract and you are not willing to take the goods, or might be goods when they reached India, they have been damaged or deteriorated, you don't want to take the delivery, leave the goods to custom and they will leave the duty. Always remember one thing, if it is offensive good, in case of offensive goods, you can't go ahead and abandon it. Now they will send you to jail also. Can we go ahead, everyone? Here they are telling remission of duty on abandoned goods. Owner of the goods before clearance or depositing in the warehouse can relinquish the title and they don't have to pay any duty. No relinquishment in case of offensive goods, and importer may relinquish if the goods are not as per specification. You told iPhone, they send you pineapple phone, then goods are damaged or destroyed during voyage, or there might be a breach of contract and you are not willing to take delivery. Don't take delivery, we will not take duty. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one is section number 24, power to make rules relating to denaturing or mutilation. Always remember one thing, if goods have been imported into India, supposingly alcohol, and alcohol can be used for home factory consumption also, it can be used for human consumption also. So if you have gone ahead and imported alcohol and you are telling I am going to use it for factory consumption, power of under section number 24 is given to the custom officer. He can go ahead and denature the goods. Now he'll mix some chemical in the alcohol and make it denatured. Now you have to pay duty as if that alcohol had come into India in such denatured form. Now there is power to make rules for mutilation. One machinery was imported and it can be supposingly cleared as to machine also, it can be cleared as scrap also. You are telling I want to clear as scrap, then they will go ahead and mutilate, break it into piece, and now you can clear the machine as if it was imported in such scrap form only. Right, everyone? That power to denature and mutilate is there with the custom officer. The next one over here is section number 20, which goes ahead and says, sir, if you imported some goods, if you reimportation of goods produced or manufactured in India, always treat as fresh import and liable to duty. I went ahead and exported some goods. If I reimport, section number 20 says reimportation is always fresh importation and I'll be liable to pay the custom duty again. I exported it. Now if I reimport, I will have to pay the complete custom duty. Everyone over here. But then there is some concession which is being provided. So there is some concession etc. which is being provided. They are going ahead and telling, if you go ahead and exported the goods, you got duty drawback. Reimported, it is fresh import, but what is the concession? Whatever duty drawback you got, please pay it back. You exported the goods, you got some GST ka refund. When you reimport, please give the GST ka refund back. You went in and exported, you gave the bond, means you did not pay IGST, you reimported, please go ahead and pay the IGST which you had not paid at the time of exportation. This is the first one which is going ahead and telling. The second one over here goes ahead and says, sir, goods imported, you imported some goods, some problem happened and you re-exported for repair, and that person will repair and give it back. Now when you are getting it back, reimportation is fresh importation, you will have to pay duty, but then they went ahead and gave some exemption and they went ahead and told, sir, you imported some material, some AC supposingly, you already paid the duty, now you are exporting it for repair, going and coming ka, freight and insurance plus the fair cost of repair, material plus labor ka, whatever is the fair cost of repair, total amount pay, you will have to pay the duty. What is the amount you have to pay the duty? You send some machine for repair, it is coming back. So first you had imported the machine, you paid the custom duty. Now you are sending it for repair, going and coming ka, freight and insurance plus material and labor ka fair cost, whatever is the total amount, on that you are liable to pay the duty. Custom duty on the fair cost of repair, cost of material used, insurance and freight two-way. But for the point number 1 and point number 2, where they are going ahead and giving you concession, they are going ahead and telling, sir, reimport should happen within 3 years plus 2 years ka extension can be given. Secondly, what you had exported only should come back. What you had exported only should come back. Same goods should come. And thirdly, they are going ahead and telling no change in ownership between the time of export and reimport. When you exported, Ram was the owner. When you reimported, also Ram is the owner. Export and import ka case mein, whenever you exported your machine, by the time it came back, you only are the owner. Always remember one thing, ownership should not have change. Then they are going in and telling if goods are manufactured in India and exported outside India, and now might be outside India when you export it, there is some repair which has to be done. You make in India goods ke liye basically government is going ahead and telling you made some goods in India, exported outside India, and now it is coming back for repair. It should come back for repair. Reimportation is fresh importation, but government is telling we will give you concession. You don't have to go ahead and pay any duty. Reimport, do the repair and send it back within 6 months. Government went ahead and told you reimport. You reimport. You sold one machine outside India for an example. You reimport within 3 years. In case of Nepal and Bhutan, within 10 years. You do the repair and send it back within how much time? 6 months plus 6 months. You don't have to pay any duty at the time of reimportation. I hope everyone is clear. But if you go ahead, made some machine, send outside India, made in India, send outside India, you are getting it for refining. Refining ka case mein only 1 year is allowed. See, repair is always for defunctional item. Refining is always for refining the process. It was still working. You got it for refining. In that scenario, you will get only 1 year. But the whole condition over here is that, sir, if the machine has come back, re-imported, you should re-export after how much time? You should export it back within 6 months, plus extension can be given 6 months. Sir, same goods which you had imported, you have to re-export it, and ACTC will satisfy himself and execution of bond at the time of re-importation. Means when you are re-imported, you have to go ahead and give a bond. Sir, I swear I will go ahead and re-export within 6 months plus extended time limit. If I don't go ahead and re-export, then whatever is the duty, I will go ahead and pay. Then the next one over here is section number 22. Everyone, section number 22. Can you tell me, everyone, what did we go ahead and learn till now? We went ahead and learned about section number 12, which went ahead and told, sir, custom duty is levied on goods imported or exported from India. Now, section number 12 may, when goods are imported or exported, custom duty will come. But that is subject to section number 13, goods pilfered, duty pilfered. Section number 22, goods lost, destroyed, duty lost, destroyed. Goods abandoned, duty abandoned. Section number 24, goods mutilated or denatured, duty on such denatured or mutilated goods. Section number 20, reimportation is fresh importation, but some concession is given. Then we have section number 22, abatement, discount. Sir, goods came into India, damaged or destroyed, but you went ahead and told the government, damaged or destroyed goods pay. Damaged or destroyed goods, if I abandon, I don't have to pay the duty. But if I want to clear, they will give me a discount in the duty, and that is known as abatement of duty on damaged or deteriorated goods. If, sir, always remember one thing, damage ka case mein they have gone ahead and told damage can be claimed even if goods have damaged before, during unloading, at the port, or might be in the warehouse. Always the abatement shall be available. But, sir, in case of deterioration, at the port if it is happening, or in the warehouse it is happening, it is your mistake, and hence in case of deterioration means fall in quality with the passage of time. Mangoes came into India, it is your mistake if you did not clear at the port or you did not clear from the warehouse, and hence they are telling deterioration means fall in the quality, and because of fall in the quality we will give you abatement only if it happened before or during unloading. Before or during unloading, abatement shall be available. After that, abatement will not be available. Always remember one thing, custom duty, how much will you have to pay? For an example, 1 crore ka goods it was before damage deterioration, and 10 lakh was the duty. Now the value has become 50 lakh of the damage deteriorated goods. So you will always also have to pay duty half. Value of the goods fell half, duty also will fall half. So you always have to remember, custom duty on damaged or deteriorated goods will be custom duty before damage deterioration divided by the value of the goods before damage deterioration multiplied by the value of the goods after the damage or deterioration, basically value of damaged or deteriorated goods. Sir, how will you go ahead and find out the value of damaged or deteriorated goods? It will be ascertained by the proper officer, or if you don't agree with the officer, they will go ahead and sell your goods and through auction or tender, and that value will be taken as the value of damaged or deteriorated goods. It is the option of the owner. Then comes section number 25. Section number 25 goes ahead and says government has the power to go ahead and grant exemption. Section number 25(1), central government in public interest can go ahead and issue a notification in the official gazette and exempt some goods from custom duty. Section number 25(2), special order. Then central government in public interest may go ahead and give special order in each case and exempt goods from custom duty. Section number 25(2)(a), that central government, if it want 1 year from the issue of exemption, they can go ahead and insert an explanation. Explanation inserted will always have retrospective effect if it is inserted within 1 year. section number 25(3) is not relevant. Section number 25(4) which is there goes ahead and says that sir, section number 25(1) or 25(2)(a), if any exemption ka notification is issued or any explanation ka notification is issued, they will always be valid from the date of issue and not the day it was made public in the official gazette. Notification under section number 25(1) or 25(2)(a) shall take effect on the date of issue by the central government for publication and not the day it was publicly made available in the official gazette. Sir, this rule is not applicable for special orders. Special orders ka case mein what happened? It is given to a special person and that special person ko it is communicated, hence there is no date etc. ka requirement. Section number 25(4)(a), very important, conditional exemption. Always remember one thing, conditional exemption shall, unless otherwise specified, if one conditional exemption is issued by the government, if government have not specified any date, then conditional exemption shall always be, if government have gone ahead and specified a date, then it is valid up to that date. If government withdraws it, then baba, till the date of withdrawal it is valid. If nothing is told, then it will always be valid. The year it is issued, from that year you see 2 months, means supposingly 2 years, sorry 2 years. For an example, it was issued on 1st of May 2021. 1st of May 2021, say you have to see 2 years first, 1st of May 2022 and 1st of May 2023, and then 1st of May 2023, 23, 24, basically 31st March 2024. I'll tell you once again, everyone listen. For an example, in the year 21-22, 1st of May 2021, one exemption, conditional exemption notification was issued and there is no date which is mentioned when it will be expiring. Then from here you will have to see 1 year, 2 years. So it is 1st of May 2022, 1st of May 2023. So in the year 23-24, in the year 23-24, it will expire on 31st March 2024. So that is what is being told over here. Conditional exemption shall, unless otherwise specified, varied, rescinded, be valid up to 31st March, falling immediately after 2 years from the date of grant or variation. I hope this point is clear. Can we go ahead, everyone? The next one is section number 21. Section number 21 goes ahead and says goods derelict, jetsam, flotsam, wreck brought to India or coming into India shall always be dealt as if those are goods imported in India and leviable to custom duty, unless you prove to the proper officer that sir, these goods which have come into India are non-leviable to duty or are exempted from duty, then you don't have to pay any duty. I hope you guys are clear till here. The next one over here is some case laws. Hanil Era Textile Limited ka case law. Hanil Era did what? They went ahead and imported DG set and furnace oil. From the DG set or furnace oil, they went ahead and generated electricity. Electricity was used to make goods and goods were being exported. There was an exemption notification which went ahead and told if you import DG set and furnace oil, make electricity, make goods and export it, then the DG set and furnace oil pay, you don't have to pay the duty. Now, Hanil Era Textile did the same thing. They went ahead and DG set imported, furnace oil imported, they went ahead and generated electricity. Electricity was used in production of electricity was used in the production of goods and goods were being exported. But there was some surplus electricity which they went ahead and sold in the domestic tariff area, and the officer went ahead and told selling of electricity in the domestic tariff area, why did you do it? You are supposed to use it in exported goods and export it. You are supposed to use it in making of goods and export it. Why did you use the electricity in why did you sold the electricity in the domestic tariff area? I want the duty on the furnace oil and the DG set. Now Hanil Era Textile went ahead to the court and court went ahead and told when the notification was issued, it was told that you have to generate electricity and use it for what? Goods, and goods should be exported. Hanil Era Textile went ahead and did what was told in the notification. In the notification, there was no restriction saying that surplus electricity if generated can't be sold in the domestic tariff area. If they go ahead and sell that electricity in the domestic tariff area, they have not gone ahead and done any violation, and hence exemption will be given. You can't go ahead and claim, department can't go ahead and say we want the duty on the furnace oil and the DG set. In absence of any restrictive clause in the notification, there is no violation of any condition of the notification, no duty for surplus power sold in the domestic tariff area, because they could not go ahead and store the power. They went ahead and sold in the domestic tariff area, and there is no violation of any condition which is done in the notification. Hanil Era Textile did not have to go ahead and pay any duty on the greasy set and furnace oil. I hope everyone is clear. The next one is Tullow India Operations Limited. What happened in Tullow India Operations Limited? The assessee was there. Importer's claim for exemption was denied. It was rejected because he did not go ahead and fulfill a compliance which was not within his power and control. Assessee went ahead and told the public functionary to give him a certificate, and public functionary did not give him a certificate, and because of that his exemption was being denied. So Tullow India went ahead and imported something. On that, exemption is there, but you have to get a certificate from the public functionary. Public functionary did not go ahead and give the certificate on time, and hence Tullow India ka exemption was being rejected. Now Tullow India went to the court, and court went ahead and told it was not the mistake of Tullow India over here. They have gone ahead and fulfilled all the condition, and the condition which is not in their power and control, because of that you can't go ahead and deny the exemption ka benefit. It was a mistake of the public functionary and not the taxpayer, or basically the importer over here. Then the next case came of BPL display. BPL display went ahead and imported some items. Now out of those items, some items were being damaged. There was an exemption notification in force saying, supposingly, for an example, screens if you import and make TV out of the screen, and TVs is being exported outside India, on the import of screen you don't have to pay any duty. So they went ahead and imported, for an example, some screens, and out of those screens, 3 screens, 4 screens or 5 screens were broken. Now those broken screens could not be used for the final product and be exported, and hence the department went ahead and told, for the entire lot we will not go ahead and give you the exemption. For the screens which you can't use because they were broken, we will not go ahead and give you any exemption, and you have to pay the duty. Now here the court went ahead and decided that in case of BPL display this case had come, and court went ahead and told the importer had gone ahead and imported, basically BPL display had gone ahead and imported the whole lot to go ahead and make the television and ultimately export. Means they had gone ahead and imported the item to use in the final product and export. If they could not use it because it was damaged, you can't go ahead and deny the benefit of exemption with respect to the lot which is damaged over there, and hence benefit of exemption available with respect to the entire lot including damaged. You can't go ahead and say for damage we will not give exemption because it was not used for the final product. The intention was to use for the final product, and the entire lot including damage ke liye you have to give the exemption ka benefit, right everyone. The next case was Tirupati Udyog ka case law, wherein supply from domestic tariff area to the SEZ will not attract section number 12 and no export duty. Means if you go ahead and sell the goods from the domestic tariff area to the SEZ, it is not export. Export means taking from India outside India. SEZ is within India. So neither in section number 12 of the Custom Act nor the SEZ Act, nowhere it is told that selling goods from the domestic tariff area to the SEZ will go ahead and attract what? Export duty, and hence whenever you sell the goods from domestic tariff area to the SEZ, it will never be export, and export duty will not come. Always remember that, right everyone? Because neither the Custom Act nor the SEZ Act goes ahead and says that it is export and export duty should come, right everyone? Now one more thing which is there over here, you should always remember in case of customs, the common portal is the icegate.gov.in. Just for your knowledge, you should always remember icegate.gov.in is the common portal under custom, right everyone? I have gone ahead and completed the quick revision of my A graded topic over here. Always remember what is the important point in this chapter. The important point over here to remember, as A graded is section number 13, as A graded is section number 23, as A graded is section number 22, as A graded is section number 20, and Baba section number 25 also you can go ahead and remember as A graded. B graded are all the case laws. Case laws ka name if you don't remember, no problem, at least remember what is there in the case law. Secondly, B graded can be also section number 21 and section number 24. Right everyone, all other things I have gone ahead and told. Right everyone, we will go ahead and close all our discussion on the chapter of levy and exemption from custom duties over here. Congratulations people. Done.